Dun 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 dun. Hey, I'm Fucci and welcome to the greatest tiny kitchen show on earth. We've got a spectacular sideshow for you today. We're making, no, literally, it's a show all about making a spectacular side. We're making homemade potato salad. Just like every circus in the world needs a great sideshow, every burger coming off the grill this summer needs a great side dish. So what could be better than my personal favorite, homemade potato salad? It's showtime, so step right up and bring it. So what you're gonna need are red potatoes, celery, green onions, mayonnaise, mustard, salt and pepper, green olives, and a hard-boiled egg, which is optional. You'll also need a large pot, large mixing bowl, silicone spatula, and a sharp knife. I just love how food can transport you back in time. Now this is my mom's potato salad, and one bite, I am transported back to when I was 13 years old. Okay, we can take that down. Now, I called my mom, I told her I was making this recipe for the show, and I asked her if I could get the actual measurements, and she was like, yeah. I was like, so what do you put in it? She's like, well, potatoes, mayonnaise, lemon juice. Actually, no, I don't do lemon juice. Okay. Celery, green onions. Oh, you put green onions. Well, no, I put regular onions, but you can use green onions. So should I use green onions or regular? Either one, it works great. Okay, do you put green olives? You're not supposed to, but I do. So as you can see, in my family, cooking is definitely not a science, which is great because if you're new to cooking, this takes a little bit of the pressure off to have to follow every step to the letter. Now, despite our very vague conversation, I did manage to put together a version that really does take me back to being 13 years old. Thank you, Mr. Editor, we can take that down. So we start by transferring our red potatoes into our large pot. Now when you cook the potatoes, this is your only time to season them, so you do want to season them with a pretty healthy portion of salt. Now I'm going to fill this up with cold water until the water level's about an inch above the potatoes. We'll throw it on the stove and cook it for about 10 to 20 minutes. So while the potatoes are boiling in the back, we can prepare the remaining ingredients, starting with the celery. I just like to take off the ends and then cut it right down the middle. Go ahead and slice it in half, make it a little bit more manageable to work with. And then we will dice up our celery and then throw it into our mixing bowl. Next, we've got our green onions or white onions or whatever kind of onions, according to Mom. You can use whatever you like. We just take off the ends of the onions. Kind of clean them up just a little bit. And then just little slices. I'm doing these about 1/8 inch. And then we'll transfer this to our mixing bowl. And then last, we've got these green olives. These are completely optional. I think they add a nice little tartness to the potato salad. And honestly, this is the little extra something that makes me remember my mom's potato salad. We'll transfer those into our mixing bowl. We're just gonna mix our little bit of mustard into our mayonnaise. Give that a stir, and then I'm gonna set this aside. In the meantime, we're just gonna keep an eye on our potatoes. You can tell they're done when you stick a fork in them, and it comes out really easily. At this point, we can take it off the stove. So we've drained and let our potatoes thoroughly cool. We're just gonna cut these into bite-sized pieces. Now, if you see any steam still coming out, they're just not cool enough to put in the salad quite yet. These are thoroughly cool to the touch, so we can throw them in our mixing bowl. We're gonna add a little bit of pepper and then our mayonnaise and mustard combination. We'll just go ahead and give it a mix, and we'll plate it up. Hey, so check this out. We have garnished it with sliced hard-boiled eggs, another one of Mom's optional ingredients. We'll give it a taste. It is like I am 13 years old again. Now that is one good-looking kid. Hey, go get the recipe for this. It's available on our website. You can also check us out at Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And when you try this recipe, please let us know about it in the comments below. And if you make it, post it on Instagram and tag us in it. I love to see your creations. Until next time, I'm Fucci reminding you that if I can make potato salad in a kitchen this tiny, you can make it in yours. We'll see you next time on Tiny Kitchen, Big Taste. So while the boils are potatoing in the back, shall we try it again, or was that okay? So while the boil...